Welcome back to the Hardcore Podcast. I'm your host, Robert Melton.
And I'm your host, Christopher Norwood.
Today we're celebrating our 52-week anniversary. That's 1 year of podcasting.
Happy 1 year anniversary.
Thank you. Happy 1 year anniversary.
Thank you. I can believe it, but what I don't believe or find hard to believe is that we've done 52 consecutive episodes. Not had to, miss one for some reason. I'll admit we have some... What was that?
I don't know.
I wonder if that was from, me getting a message and it popping up on my laptop.
Probably.
But admittedly, we have some episodes that I think you can tell are they probably put that together the day of type thing. But we did not miss a single episode. We didn't miss a single week. That I'm really proud of. And also just impressed and surprised for.
No, I have to agree. There is only one day where I had to upload on the same day.
Oh, really?
That it came out.
Just because of the time crunch?
Yeah, but I think I still got it up at maybe 9 a.m., something like that. So pretty good.
Does it usually automatically upload?
I schedule them, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. But yeah, we have not missed a single week.
Yeah.
In 52 weeks.
I know, that's
pretty impressive.
That's awesome. I'm super proud of that.
This is a fucking two-man show right here.
Literally. But it's crazy that it's been 52 weeks because I still remember us talking about doing this years ago.
Yeah.
And it taking a couple years for us to be like, all right, you know what, let's go ahead and do a pilot just to see if we can do this or not.
That pilot was awful.
And that was a pre-pilot,
Yeah.
That wasn't even an episode 1 pilot. That was us just recording dialogue.
I know.
Us just talking for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and we were like, wow, it's been 2 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we could probably do this.
Yeah.
We'll be all right at this. We'll be all right.
I know. It is, it can get tough, though, sometimes. Because, we're fucking best friends. We talk pretty regularly.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not like, hey, I'm seeing this person, once a month. I could just talk about anything to them,
Yeah, yeah.
But in a way, it's easy, too. Because, we pretty much like all the same shit.
Right.
So.
Right. And especially, our format now, we come across a lot of the same stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll be sending each other, hey, we can talk about this or we can talk about that. But just like any podcast out there, even the ones that have been going on for years, they're still, learning.
Oh, yeah.
They don't have it all figured out, They're always changing something here or adding this, so...
Yeah,
we definitely have, room for that growth and that improvement.
Oh, for sure.
We've learned a lot within the year,
Yeah,
just from when we were recording in that room to this room, there was a lot. Obviously a different space, but there was a lot of growth and change in the way we've done things.
Yeah. If you go back and watch the first video and then watch this one, or even listening, it's a huge difference.
Right.
The sound quality, even the video quality, just the format in general, everything's just much better. We've learned a lot.
And just in what you've learned, since you're the one who definitely edits everything and puts the videos together.
Yeah.
You've learned a lot. And we have better software and stuff too.
Yeah.
So,
very true indeed.
But yeah, all that to say, it's been awesome. It's been a lot of fun.
And
this is something I definitely... Oh, gosh, I know where you're going. It's something I definitely look forward to every week.
Yeah. I agree.
Were you going to joke about it ending?
Yeah. We've made that joke 1,000 times, yeah. Yeah, it didn't need to be said. You already knew.
Yeah. Well, once I heard you say unfortunately, I was like, oh, I kind of cut him off there, but I know where you're going.
But yeah, let's roll this intro music.
Sure. We've heard that at least 52 times.
Actually,
I know many more.
51, because the only episode we did not play that was in the...
Was the first episode?
No, we had it in the first episode.
But there was an episode we forgot to do that?
We didn't forget. We just did the spooky music.
Oh.
For the 50th.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That is true.
But other than that, yeah, 51 times. Here, let's make it even. You get the start.
Yeah. The intro of the intro.
Yeah, exactly. So, what have you learned, in 52 episodes of this podcast?
Definitely nothing software-wise, because that's all you.
You've learned a little bit. You put together some clips and things.
Yeah, but like episode 3 when we did the Bayonetta video, I put together that intro.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if I'm not like messing with something every day or weekly, I'm going to forget. So I don't even remember how to do any of that. I mean, not that it was difficult stuff. I could easily pick it up in like 30 minutes to an hour, but I wouldn't say like I learned,
Yeah, and
I definitely didn't retain what I was doing.
Yeah. Well, you just downloaded Premiere Pro, and you're messing with that a little bit for a future video we'll be doing.
Yeah. Just to help you out, I'm definitely ready for that episode to come out and to help you with that process. I want to do what I can with cutting some things up, make it a little easier on you. But what I've learned, I think that I've definitely learned that you have to have, with doing something like this, like obviously we're doing this for us, but like you do want to reach some people to an extent. You want to have some type of a fan base, just because if we had that fan base established, how much easier this would be.
Yeah.
So again, it's not about views or like eventually get into a place where you make money. Obviously, those things are cool. But I've learned that it's a balance of doing what you want to do, but also doing what would not necessarily be like clickbait and get clicks, but like stuff that's somewhat relevant, that's interesting enough that people want to like see what the video is about, or the podcast, the episode's about. I've learned that. I've got better at, one of the reasons why I wanted to do this in the first place was just kind of get better at not public speaking, but just kind of like speaking in general. I think I've got a little better there. I know that's kind of minor, but that was just something for me. I'm just like, I'm so terrible at just fucking talking in general.
No, I
wanted to get better.
I agree with that. Yeah, because I'm definitely not the most articulated person when it comes to speaking.
That's a good way to put it.
So, like, I can think of something in my head and it's super clear to me, but to put it into words is like a whole different story. And but it's definitely helped in 52 episodes of just talking for fucking 100+ hours. Yeah.
Well, especially because we've had episodes where we're like, man, we don't really have much to go off of, and then by the end of recording it, we're like, damn, that was a good episode.
Yeah.
Like, why do we worry every week? Like, we're actually getting really good at this, just making things kind of flow organically. Like, I would say that's definitely the main thing I've got better at. Probably note taking as well. Again, I know this is a smaller thing, but I try to take pretty decent notes for each episode. So yeah, that's smaller, but that'd probably be another thing. I would say those are like the main things I've really learned. What about for yourself? Because you have another perspective on it with like software and all that, like we talked about.
So I definitely have, I've been using DaVinci Resolve for at least, 35, 40 episodes. About 35 episodes, I'd say.
Yeah, still majority of the episodes.
And then I switched to Premiere Pro, and I had to start learning that, and that was a whole different ball game. But now, I'm pretty familiar with it. Photoshop, got to make thumbnails and all types of shit.
Really good at that.
Yeah, I can make a thumbnail and fucking fast as lightning, boy.
Well, that's what I think most of it is. Like anyone, again, if you give me a day and like, hey, this is what Robert did, recreate it. Like I could recreate it.
Mm-hmm.
But you can probably do it in 30 minutes or less. It may take me a few hours.
Yeah.
So I think you've gotten not just good, but you got really like fast with things.
Yeah.
So the whole editing process and getting the podcast out is, you're much better at it. You're much quicker at it.
Yeah, there's definitely some skill involved. You got to fucking learn some shit. But ultimately, I mean, where I'm at now in that skill is pretty confident. I feel like I'm pretty decent at it, from the things that I need to do for the podcast. So, of course, I'm always learning, if there's something I need to, or if I have an idea, especially for like a clip or something that we're putting together. I mean, that's the most time consuming thing is
the clip,
making a decent clip. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, we've had a couple pop off. So it's definitely more enticing to put like more work into it because the ones that have popped off are the ones I've spent a lot of time on. So,
and it's the same just when it comes to the episode itself for me. Like, again, there's episodes where I'm just like, oh man, a day before or day of, like, let me see if I can find some stuff.
Yeah.
But when like I have like a few days and I'm taking notes every single day, I just feel much better about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a little bit of confidence in a way, just because I'm more confident about this episode because I'm more prepared. So preparation.
Yeah, it's definitely a burden when you're like, oh shit, we got to record tomorrow. I got to like do my notes now.
Exactly. But like the type of person I am, that weighs on me. I'm like,
yeah,
you are really fucking lazy with your notes, dude. Like, what the hell? That kind of, I don't know if it really comes across. Maybe I can fake it, but like on the inside, I'm like, oh man, I'm a little bummed that I didn't really, like, this is something that I really enjoy, maybe borderline passionate about, just because like I enjoy doing this. Like, come on, why are you not taking the time to like take some good notes?
Yeah.
So it bums me out when, and it's on me. Like I do stay pretty busy, but I can always make the time,
Yeah.
Like if there's something you really want to do, you can always make the time. So I'm just like, come on, why don't you put more time into that?
That's true.
Yeah. But again, I would say more so that's like earlier episodes. I think I have a good balance now.
Yeah.
Could always get better, but yeah, that's probably more so some of the earlier stuff.
Yeah, and it also depends on the episode. Like, not all of our episodes are very note heavy. Like,
right.
I mean, we've done like lore videos.
That's the epitome of note heavy.
And yeah, we've had to like do some fucking research. And hell, we did a Zelda episode before I'd even beaten a Zelda game. So I had to learn everything about Zelda pretty much.
But that was a really fun one.
But yeah, I mean, that made me
enjoyable episodes.
It made me very familiar with it. That got me to play Breath of the Wild and then Tears of the Kingdom, which I was total. I mean, that's probably 400 hours of gameplay I did right there.
Yeah.
So those are, I mean, like we said in a probably very early episode, or even just talking about doing a podcast. If this podcast does anything, it's gonna clear out our backlog.
Oh, seriously?
Well, maybe not clear out, but it'll put a dent in it.
It'll help. Yeah,
and it has.
Definitely
we've completed quite a few games
because of the podcast.
Because of the podcast, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's been fun to talk about the games.
I know. I remember because you said we were going to film this Zelda podcast without you even beating the game. Like, it's not like I have much more Zelda knowledge, or at that time had much more. Like, I maybe played 2 or 3 Zeldas.
Yeah.
That you haven't played max, but there's so many Zelda games, But I remember after that research, obviously I'm not, but I felt like, oh man, I'm kind of a Zelda expert at this point. Just because I understood and could grasp like the different timelines and chronologically where the Zeldas fell. So like, it was cool.
Yeah, I feel like we could go, we'd probably get beaten, but we could probably go toe to toe with like a Zelda expert.
Maybe. Maybe.
At least for the later games.
I think we could survive a few rounds.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know if I would say like toe to toe, but I think we could survive a few rounds. Like if there's like a knowledge trivia tournament, I don't think we're getting out the first round.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Um,
I'd say maybe more knowledgeable than any of our friends.
Yeah.
Maybe not Jeff.
Maybe on nah, I would still say he has us, but more on par with Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Other than Jeff, yeah, we got him. We got him all beat.
Yeah.
Haley, we got you beat. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sucks to suck.
Don't come at me.
Do your research.
Get your facts straight. Do we want to do some more questions?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You got some questions?
I do. And just talking about the podcast, I have a couple.
Sure.
I have a couple more, I don't know if I'd say silly, but, off the topic of just podcasts. So, again, 1 year anniversary, 52 episodes. If you looked at it as seasons, the next episode we put out would be episode 1 of season 2.
Yeah.
Or year 2. So, what do you want to change or add to the podcast in year 2? And, it would be, I guess somewhat of a cop-out, but if you think we were just doing everything solidly, you don't have to say anything, but is there anything you want to add or change with year 2? Of, like, how we do things, or just like, hey, I seen this one camera. I'd really like to have that, so we'd have a fourth angle. Whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's all on the table.
Yeah, there's always room for improvement, even if you are, fucking Joe Rogan. There's always going to be some room for improvement. But I would definitely like to change some things up, like putting out more content per week, making more clips.
Right.
Because there's been a few weeks where we do like a couple clips, but it's usually just the one. It is very time consuming. There's AI out there now that can kind of cut clips up out of a long format video.
They've done some good ones. You've showed me some AI generated ones that are like, that's
it's like
passable.
Decent, but it's, not as good as it could be.
Right.
But for, being generated by, artificial intelligence, it's pretty decent. So yeah, I'd like to be able to get more content out there. I guess building that, fan base more would definitely be helpful.
That was actually, I'll go over mine next, but that was actually pretty much along the lines of one of my answers too.
Yeah.
Even if it's like, again, I do this for me, really. Like, I'm sure we do this for us. Like, we don't do it for the views. But it's nice, even if you have like those 50 to 100 active members, something small like that.
Yeah.
20 members, just where there's some type of feedback. Like, if we put out a poll, like, hey, what should we do? Should we cover this, this, or this? Or like, hey, y'all come up with some questions to ask us, That just helps us.
Yeah, for sure.
Gives us something like material to like go over, that gives us content.
Yeah, I would definitely like for some, just feedback in general from, like you said, like questions or whatever it may be, just to incorporate it within the show.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Because it would be cool to have that thrown into the format somewhere.
Exactly.
I think it's been a while, but we used to reference Adam Blank and Remember the Game a lot on this podcast. But like, the first half of his podcast is like the intro, the infamous intro, and a lot of that is just like feedback and him putting out questions. And he has little games he plays, and he just kind of goes over all of that. People send in messages.
Yeah, we take a lot of inspiration from that podcast. So
yes, yeah, a lot. So, again, what do you want to change or add to the podcast in year 2? My answer was, and this could be just me, but I personally kind of want to stray further away from news and leaks unless we get the scoop really early. In my opinion, our format doesn't really aid itself to the news and leaks too well.
Yeah.
And I say news, but I mainly mean that with leaks, just because, again, I would love to put out more content as well, but we have a weekly episode.
Yeah.
So the episode that was released today, Tuesday, we went over some Pokemon stuff.
Monday.
Monday, sorry. Monday. We went over some Pokemon stuff, and I was looking at some videos today. It's already past the stuff that we had discussed. I'm like, we're so behind,
Yeah.
It's not like the day of we're caught up to date, but by the time it releases, we're behind.
Yeah.
So our format and just how we only do a weekly episode where Austin plays and just was it Austin John or whatever his channel is, whenever there's a direct or some new leaks or information, within 30 minutes he already has a video out. I'm just like, dude, what the fuck? Which is awesome because that's what he's like. That's solely what he does. It's just like Nintendo, and you see an emphasis on Pokemon stuff with his videos. Or just whatever's relevant Nintendo-wise, but that's what he does, and our format just doesn't really fit that. And I think we sometimes just lean into it a little too much. So I would love to, within year 2, work on our format to a point where we can kind of stray from that.
Yeah.
Unless, again, there's a good scoop and it's hey, for whatever reason, we had to record this episode Saturday. We're putting it out Monday. This is fresh information that came out 20 minutes ago. Then I could see hey, we can probably cover this.
Yeah.
It's still going to be new, fresh by the time we
yeah.
release it. But that would rarely ever happen, us recording on a Saturday.
Yeah. Plus, you got to fucking edit the podcast, upload it, do the thumbnail. There's just a lot of moving parts to get an episode out that fast. Especially, a YouTube video is one thing, but, we're uploading to multiple platforms here.
Right.
So.
And my other answer to that was pretty much along the same lines of what you had said. Maybe work on communication between audience and ourselves for polls, questions, and feedback.
Yeah.
Whether that's through Instagram or if we eventually created a Discord page or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the resource will be, but just to have that interaction between the audience, just to help out, again, with polls, questions, and just feedback in general. Those are definitely some things I would love to change and add with year 2. I'm sure if I had some more time to think about it, I could probably come up with a bunch of stuff, but those are definitely the big ones.
I'd probably add more creative ideas to the podcast because we're always what should we do? What should we do? What should we do?
Well, that kind of comes in with my next question. So let me go ahead and ask that. What do you think? I didn't change it. Sorry, I can word this better, but I'm just going to read it how I wrote it. What do you think we can get better at to become a better podcast? I didn't want to use better twice there. I didn't realize it too late.
Yeah. Just fucking pretty much what I just said. Being more creative, thinking outside the box. Which, I mean, it's, you would think it would be easy, but, I mean, this is a weekly basis that we're having to think of things,
Yeah, and this is on top of...
and it's just us two. We don't have no team.
40-hour work weeks.
Yep. Just life shit.
At least 40-hour work weeks. I work shift work, so some weeks it's like
this week you
44,
got 20 hours
48.
overtime.
Yeah, literally this week I have 20 hours of overtime, so this is going to be a 60-hour work week. And as crazy as it sounds, some weeks it's 70 to 80. Those are very rare, but they come. And you have a girlfriend, pets, whatever it is. This podcast and work in general is just 2 aspects of our life. There's so much more stuff going on,
Yeah.
I wish that this was a full-time gig. I wish Adam Blank I wish we could be more of a podcast like that where he can dedicate his whole life to his pets, his girlfriend, playing games, and beating a game weekly to where he can pretty much talk about it weekly on a podcast. I would love that. That would be amazing. But as far as right now, we don't have that. But still, I think we can do a better job of, even if we have to call each other and talk for 2 to 3 hours, one day each week where we're hey, we're not going to hang up this phone until we have the next 3 solid ideas for the next 3 weeks what we're going to do.
Yeah.
You know? And again, like, when I do have free time, I may want to watch a movie, or I may be spending time with my dog or my parents or some friends and family. Like, I could put more time into, like, hey, this new game came out. I really want to push myself to, like, beat this game this week.
Yep.
Just so I can review it and we can talk about it. You know, like, I could do that. And that's something that I personally want to work on more. It's just, like, making myself put that time in to get things done. And it doesn't have to be necessarily a video game. Like, I could push myself to, like, all right, season 1 of this anime came out. I need to push myself to finish it this week, which is much easier than getting a video game done, you know, depending on the game, of course. And then I can finish that season, and then we can review the season, or a new manga volume, or a new scary movie, you know, whatever it is, you know.
Yeah, well said.
Yeah.
It's definitely easier said than done.
Definitely is. But yeah, no, my answer would probably be the same. Just a little bit of time management, get better with time management, and just just like thinking ahead, planning.
I'd say also advertising again, just getting the podcast out there. We've definitely grown
giveaways.
Over
we haven't
the
even
year.
done that, but like that was like an early idea we had.
Yeah, still a good idea.
Oh yeah, I mean that's like when early accounts, like when you create an account and it's early on, like that's how you get a lot of traction, is through just like a giveaway of some type.
Mm-hmm.
So something like that, you know, we can at least try that, and then just kind of keep close tabs and like, hey, this is how many views we got on the week before we did a giveaway. How many views did we get on this? Or, you know, how did the views go up type thing. So those are the only 2 questions I had that pertain to like the, just kind of the future of the podcast and like things we want to change about it. All my other ones are just kind of like nerdy questions.
Fun.
Do you want to stick to the questions, or you want to go to something different?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say we do some fun questions.
Okay.
So we got some this or that's, and we got some would you rathers here.
Oh, okay. Okay. I have...
And you got some other fun stuff, right?
I have some... I just have 2 would you rathers. I don't have the this or that. I think
That's
you had
fine.
all the this or that's. But I do have like the, you know, nerdy questions.
Yeah.
But we could take a break from that. You want to do some would you rathers?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So again, only have 2, but I'm at least pretty stoked on these. I think these are really good. So, and I've seen questions formed like this multiple times. I don't know if we've ever asked each other this. But would you rather only be able to play PC, Nintendo, or PlayStation for the rest of your life? You can only play the native games for their respective systems, no emulation. Go.
Fuck. That's hard.
I was trying to think of like really hard ones.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I can help you out here.
I already know, because Pokemon's Nintendo-based, so I can never play a Pokemon game if I were to select, PC or PlayStation.
Yes, but I was going to say that, for me at least, it pretty much comes down to PC or Nintendo, because we're seeing a lot of PlayStation like exclusives come to PC.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of time. Even if you have to wait like a year or 2, like you'll at least still probably be able to play like those games.
I don't know, man.
Eventually.
I think I got to go PC.
PC?
I mean, you got Xbox there, too.
Yeah, well, again, that's why I didn't really include like Xbox, because like PC, Xbox, and I know you're just
you
not
got
a
Bethesda on there.
That is true.
You got Rockstar. You got games like Baldur's Gate. I mean, PC just has so many more entries, so you pretty much have like infinite options to a point. If you don't include like the stuff that are exclusives to their systems, respectively.
Yeah, I honestly think there's a better argument for like PC,
mm-hmm.
but I think I'm going to go Nintendo. It would just suck to, honestly, the biggest thing for that would suck would be not that you can't play multiplayer on like Nintendo consoles, but it's definitely much heavier on like PC with like Discord and stuff. But not only Pokemon, I just don't know if I'd want to give up like Zelda and Mario. I just love a good Charmin game. And that's Nintendo, you know? So I think I would have to go. As much as I love PlayStation as well, I just think I would go Nintendo.
So you'd never be able to play the new Fable, never be able to play the new Elder Scrolls.
I mean, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, it's tough.
I mean,
but
I
I would
like
never be able to play any of the new Zeldas or Pokemon.
No Zeldas or Pokemon. I mean, either way, it sucks, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to play any freaking PlayStation games too. Like it would suck. But I just love a charming game. I love just like Nintendo IPs. I love the optional like portability. Like, yeah, I just don't know if I could give that up.
What do you mean? You can carry your PC anywhere.
You're right, I can. Look
Okay.
around a 20-pound gaming laptop.
That was a good one. Good question.
Yeah.
I'll hit you with one.
Okay.
Would you rather drink 2 liters of piss
This is so fitting for you.
or 2 liters of sweat?
Oh my gosh. This is such a you, would you rather? Dang. I hate when we start the podcast, but I've already drank like 90% of my beverage. Dang. That was some good tea too. All
well,
right.
you can either drink 2 liters of piss or 2 liters of sweat.
I wonder if, so this takes me back to
Bear Grylls.
Bear Grylls, Man vs. Wild. Obviously, it'd be much harder for him to like gather his sweat and drink it.
Mm-hmm.
But I know he's peed in snakeskin and drank that, and that got the job done, you know?
Yeah.
But if drinking your sweat, if there was a way to, like...
Well, there's definitely a way
like,
to.
would that hydrate you?
If you
That's
look
what
back,
I'm trying to figure out. Would that hydrate you? Piss would hydrate you.
It would definitely not because of the salinity. You know, you sweat salt.
So, with that being said,
You'd probably fucking die from drinking 2 liters of salt water.
That's what I wasn't thinking I would die. You're probably right, but I was thinking that would not hydrate me. So I would choose piss.
But then
as
again,
disgusting as it is.
But then again, would you die because it's the salt coming from your body? So you're pretty much just putting it back in. And plus it's got to process through your kidneys and shit. So I don't know. Either way. Yeah, I think I'm taking the piss if I were to choose.
Yeah. I'm definitely drinking the piss. Sucks either way, right? Just like with the last one, but...
I don't know. I kind of like it.
Yeah?
No.
Oh, man.
Not in the water sports.
It's kind of like on the right day, it kind of tastes like tea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Looks like tea.
All right. Green tea.
So my last one, again, only had 2. But I think this is pretty good. I think, because, you know, with Would You Rathers, it's usually 2, like, shitty things, shitty outcomes, or just, like, really good outcomes. But either way, they're, like, balanced to some extent.
Yeah.
So, would you rather spend back-to-back days with Christopher Sabat, Sean Schemmel, and Christopher Judge, 1 day with each, so 3 days back-to-back,
Okay.
or 1 full day with Jack Black?
Full day with Jack Black, easy.
Oh, that was easy? Damn.
Yeah.
I originally had Sean Schemmel and Christopher Judge, and I was like, it's not balanced enough. So then I added in Christopher Sabat, and I was like, maybe that would be harder?
As much as I love them for their voice specifically. I don't know how they are as a person.
Right.
Obviously, they're very, at least, Chris Sabat and Sean Schemmel are very influential to, the anime world for Americans, English speakers. Christopher Judge, great voice actor, although I only know him for one voice.
Yeah. Well, I just think I guess I was thinking more along the lines of like you're hanging out with Kratos. Like,
I mean, that's true.
Not really,
Yeah.
but like the voice of Kratos. He seems. I'm sure like all three of them are like awesome people.
Yeah,
you
of
know,
course. Yeah.
and are probably at least into some of the same things. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't really see you being an anime or video game voice actor and not being geeky to some extent, you know?
Imagine
Could be
just
wrong,
like
but-
hanging out with Sean Schimmel and be like, "Hey, can you do a Kamehameha?"
Yeah, well, I'm sure he would hate that.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
I think I'm also going Jack Black just because, like, I feel like me and Jack Black, it's like, well, we have 24 hours. We can do anything.
Yes,
You know, like nothing.
you're obviously gonna fucking jam.
Oh, dude. Oh, my God. Yeah, we're going to jam. But what would be cool with Chris Sabat in particular is he has a studio.
Yeah, I know.
So I feel like it would be cool to be like, dude, I've always wanted to kind of like dub over some things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, throw me in an anime. Take me to a fucking Super Saiyan scene and let me do the fucking yelling.
He's like, you know what? I do kind of want to retire Yamcha. You could play Yamcha, and you
Dude.
just die.
I would gladly. Hey, boom.
Pretty much. That was pretty good Yamcha.
Thank you. What was the death believable?
Oh yeah, course.
Accurate? Bro, why won't you die? You got another one? You
Sure
probably got
do.
a few.
Would you rather be able to speak to animals
Oh, some Thornberry shit.
or know every language in the world?
Ooh, see, that's a good one.
You could communicate with every animal or every human.
Honestly, I think I would rather know every language.
Really?
Yeah, I like both. Again, obviously, both are super sick, and definitely see the pros to both. Speaking with the animals, that would be really cool. But I don't know. I just think it'd be really neat to. I feel like I would get more out of that.
Humans?
Just humans,
Yeah.
you know, obviously interacting with more humans than I do animals.
Mm-hmm.
Which, you know, I guess you could argue that could change if I could talk to animals.
Yeah.
But still, like, you see more humans throughout the day than animals. And then I could just go anywhere. You know, there's that barrier's no longer there. I don't know. It'd be cool to see there. It'd be easier to, like, kind of blend in with, like, cultures and just, like, learn a bunch and stuff. Like, I imagine, like, going to Japan, you know, we've always wanted to go to Japan. Like, that would just be a breeze.
That's
I
true.
could speak Japanese. But yeah, no, I'm thinking I would go with know all languages. Because another thing is, if I know all languages, like, I feel like I've just expanded my brain.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like even now, like, I feel like my memory's so shit. I can't retain anything. If I can retain all languages, like, big brain. So yeah, I'm going with that. That was just a plus. I don't think that's my main reason behind it.
Personally, I'm going animals.
Animals?
I think that would just, well, for one, it would open up a ton of avenues. Like, I could probably get rich just being able to communicate with animals.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Although I'd probably never be able to go to a zoo again. Just imagine, like, please help me. Get me out of here.
Fucking bitch.
Or like coming across like a dying animal. You know how sad that would be?
Oh, yeah.
They're
Yeah.
just fucking screaming in agony. Ah!
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. But having pets would be awesome.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That would be awesome. And not as much money, but obviously if I know every language, like that's that's the career path I'm taking.
Yeah.
I could just travel to different countries and just teach whatever language they want. I could be a professor, just a traveling professor, really.
Yeah. Or a translator. Something.
Translator. Yeah, I mean, again, there's a bunch of routes you can take there.
You could just be a fucking one and you could be a voice actor for just every language.
Oh, dude,
Universal
that would be
voice
pretty
actor.
cool. Yeah.
That'd be dope.
I could be the person that fucking subs the anime.
Yeah.
This is what he actually said. Oh, we're wrong.
That's true. That'd be fun. Yeah, I think speak to animals would just be more fun.
Yeah.
Fuck humans. Ugh. Disgusting.
Heard that.
But
How
let's
many more
see.
did you have?
I only got 2 more.
Okay, might as well.
These ones are fun.
Oh, okay. More piss.
Well, would you rather dookie yourself once a year in public?
What is it?
Dookie? Like shit yourself?
Oh.
Would you rather poop yourself once a year in public or every day in private?
Probably once a year in public.
Damn, that's brutal.
I mean, is that, are those like the rules? It just has to be in public. I choose the place.
Yep. Well, I don't know if you choose. It's just going to be when you're out.
Well, I mean, I need to know the specifics then.
There's no specifics. You're
Like
just
if it's
in
just
public.
if it's just once a year, like I just have to shit myself once in public, once a year, right?
It just
I can
comes to you
go-
when you're in public one time a year.
Oh, well, see, that changes things. But if I could like choose, then I'm like, all right, well, I'm just gonna 1 week out of the year, I'll just drive to some random state, some city.
Oh, yeah,
and I'll
that's a
just
good
kind of
point.
shit myself in public. I'm not, and just get in my car and leave. I don't know
It's
these
kind of
people.
fun at that point.
Huh?
I said it's kind
kinda
of fun
fun.
at that point, yeah. Just like, well, I'm going to drive to Tennessee and shit in this Walmart real quick.
It turns into like a hobby, something I look forward to every year.
Oh, man.
But if it's just like something I
There's
don't
the yearly
know,
shitter.
I got him on video.
Now that's...
Then everything's ruined.
That's unfortunate.
But if it's just like random and I can't choose, so if it's every day, again, is it random at that point?
No, it's...
It's in private. Just whenever I'm in private, it can happen at any time. Just when I'm by myself.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you're by yourself. Oh, you're saying
But it's
every day in private?
Yeah, but isn't
Yeah.
private
Yeah,
by myself?
Or in the bathroom, you know. You're about to, like, you got to shit real bad, but you don't pull your pants all the way down. You just shit all over yourself.
I don't know. I think I'm still going with the once a year.
That's fair.
Yeah. Because just thinking about shitting myself every day, maybe I'll get good at it to where I'm like, oh, I feel it is coming. And I can, like, pull everything down. It sucks. It's on the floor. Got to clean that up.
Yeah.
But the times where you shit your pants, you're like, now I got to fucking get this nasty shit out. I got to smell it every day. I got to fucking wash these jeans. Again, I literally washed them fucking yesterday.
Yeah.
You know?
That is true. I think I might...
I'm sure you
I
get
think
to a
you've-
point where you're wearing the pants, like, you're wearing them often because you're like, man, I've already shit in these pants like 30 times this year. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
so I'm going for the once a year.
I got...
In
Yeah,
public.
you've convinced me. I'm going to go once a year, too, because that sounds horrible.
Yeah, those are the things you, like, don't think about.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, man. Especially if you live with somebody.
Yeah, because, I mean, you still have privacy even though you live with someone, so it's, like, inevitably going to happen. You may, you know, if you meet that someone and y'all live together, like...
But they're like, why do you wash your pants every day?
Exactly. Then you have to have that fucking awkward conversation, and she
Like-
may no longer be attracted to you after that. Understandably so. You shit your pants.
Yeah. Like,
Every day.
why do you use half
You're
a
a
roll of
man
toilet paper
child.
every single day?
And that gets expensive. You know, there's a lot of different ways, perspectives you can look at that.
Imagine if that was during COVID. You'd be fucked.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is really true. So yeah, I feel like after that, it's an easy former.
Agreed.
Definitely go with that first one.
All right, one more. Would you rather drink a cup of your mom's period blood
Dude, what is wrong with you, man?
or your dad's sperm?
Good God, dude. What the fuck?
I mean, they're both tasty treats.
What a way to end the year. Oh my God, dude. So you said they're both a cup.
Yep.
Uh
I know you like to have a little coin. Coin.
I like to have a little coin.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Money.
where am I getting money out of this?
The taste of nickel, copper,
Oh, I was like, what?
or maybe you're a salty guy. That's a thick cup. I think they're both going to be pretty thick. If it's a whole cup.
Ugh.
Menstrual blood?
Dude, that's so disgusting. I think I'd have to go come, though.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a bunch of your brothers and sisters.
Yeah, but like
millions.
a
or
lot
billions.
of people swallow cum
That's true.
every single day.
People like blood,
and they're
too.
fine. Yeah, but not as many. Not nearly as many. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, both are absolutely disgusting. You're really fucked for coming up with that one.
Sorry, dude.
That's super fucked. Like, as you were typing that, you had to have been cringing. Like, oh, God. Ugh. How did you, like, go to sleep that night after writing that?
You got to find the comedy in it.
After coming up with that?
Oh, good one.
I didn't mean for that. But either way, what route are you taking?
Fuck.
I feel like you were going the blood route, you sick son of a bitch.
I don't think so, because I'd fucking vomit. I mean, I think I'm vomiting either way.
Vomiting either way, yeah.
Ah, fuck.
A couple slurps into either.
A cup, dude. God damn, that's so much.
Well, with the cup of cum, there's at least a lot of advice you can get from people on like how to do that.
Yeah,
swallowing cum.
Yeah.
Maybe you can find it with some vampires out there. Asterion, how would you, dear Asterion? How would you go about this?
I don't know. I think I might go dad's cum too. Old Pops, let me milk you.
Gosh, all right. You're done. You're done. You're done.
Oh shit!
Ah.
He'll never hear this.
You're. What is wrong with you? What is fucking wrong with you, bro?
All right. Where do we want to go? So, do you want to do some vocal charades?
Yes. All right, so you definitely go first because you told me about this a couple days ago, and I think I get it, but
Yeah.
I'm still a little on the fence.
Well, here.
I just hope that mine are, like, work with this game we're playing.
Let's start this segment right. Vocal charades.
Vocal charades.
All right, so basically, straight up, this is a ripoff of That Sound Game, a game that's been going around on TikTok and shit. But
I thought it was called vocal charades on TikTok.
No, it's called That Sound Game. I mean, this is definitely something that's been, preconceived.
Yeah.
It's been done before easily.
Yeah, when you told me about it, it sounded like some type of whose line is it anyways type game, like with Drew Carey.
Mm-hmm.
So either way, we're doing charades, but we can only use like noises, right? You can't like say words.
Yep, no words, only noises. Can't even use your hands.
Yeah, but
No
I
gestures.
can use, again, for example, I was like, what if I was doing Captain Falcon? Like, I can't say Falcon Punch, but I can do that melody.
Yeah, you can do like the mannerism or something. Yeah.
But I can't do the punch, you know?
Exactly.
That's going to be the hardest part
Just
for me
keep
is
'em
not
under you.
acting
Yeah, just keep them
it
under
out. Ah,
you. Yeah.
okay.
So,
Yeah, you hit me with one.
okay. And I did label these like object, person, action, something like that.
I didn't do that, but I can
mean, it's fine.
easily
You
come
can-
up with
All right. So this is a object.
an object.
And we're starting easy here. You ready?
Okay.
Woo.
Like lightsaber.
A what?
A lightsaber.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Should have
Why
done
did
it.
you not give me that? That was shitty.
I had to make it harder a little bit. I mean, you guessed it immediately.
Jeez, that's a shitty lightsaber.
All right.
What is that from fucking...
Huh?
What was that one? What was that one like spoof Star Wars movie called?
Oh, Spaceballs?
Spaceballs, yeah. I was thinking, what is that, off of fucking Spaceballs? Zew. Zew. Zew.
Yikes. That's horrible.
Oh, well, that was you.
All right, your turn.
All right, so this is also easy one, but I'm proud of this idea. This is a place.
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Doom, 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 doom.
Oh, Poke Center.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
That's
good.
pretty good,
Yeah,
right?
that's good.
Yeah. Bing, 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 doom, doom.
All right.
Chancy.
No, that's good. Well, not the saying, but you can't say the word.
But that's the noise. That's the noise. That's the fucking noise she makes.
It's a fucking noise.
I can't know she's saying her fucking name. Forget about it.
All right. This is an action.
Okay. What is the Glock 3000?
You nailed it.
What'd you have written down?
Just blowjob.
I said Glock.
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 Gluck.
That fucking Glock.
Pull up.
You don't want the smoke. All right. Again. I think this is fair. You let me know if I can't do this.
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hee-yah! Because it's not like
it's
a word.
a Oblivion
like,
Guard.
That's like a grunt. That's just what he says.
Oblivion grunt. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Oblivion
That's so
Guards.
easy.
I know. Honestly, there's only maybe like 2 or 3 where I'm almost doing it like charades, where I have like parts to it, and then you got to put the parts together as a whole.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Here's a good one. An action.
Okay.
All
right, that's gonna be one of 2 things. You're either fucking or you're shitting. Constipated. Shitting? It's not shitting? Oh, passing a kidney stone. This is 3rd grade. You're going Super Saiyan. You're not shitting. And you're not passing a kidney stone? The old Taco Bell diarrhea. You're taking a dick in the ass. You're getting fucked. Oh gosh. You're starting to lose your voice, man. It's really none of the actions I just said?
No.
What? Am I even close?
You're getting like lightheaded. No, it's giving birth, dude.
Oh.
I couldn't sound feminine enough.
Were you trying? Nothing about that sounded feminine.
I said I tried, dude.
Oh.
Like, how do I?
Okay, I think you're just embarrassed to try.
I tried there
Dude,
at the end.
It's just me.
I tried there at the end, dude.
It's just you and me. Like, what are you embarrassed about?
All right, you give your best one.
No, that's not. I don't have to do that.
Fine. Fine.
Hey, you got me. I did not guess that. I think all of my guesses were pretty good, though.
They were good.
Yeah.
But they were wrong.
All right. You ready for this?
Yeah.
I can do like hums, right?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
What is that from? I know that.
I can do a more obvious one.
Oh, fuck. I mean, is it... It's obviously... That's... Fuck me. Oh, Halo.
Yeah.
It's Halo.
Okay. I was trying to do the energy
Okay.
sword there. I almost did the...
That'd be super obvious.
Yeah. So I did that one. The other really popular song.
Yeah.
from Halo.
Okay. Okay, this one is person.
Okay.
Maha.
Amanda. Well, I just know that character from the Amanda show. I don't know if that character had a name.
I'm sure it did, but that was all I was looking for.
Amanda, please.
Yeah.
Maha.
Maha.
All right, this one is, there's a couple parts to this. This is a place, though.
Okay.
This one may be a little difficult for me to do. All right. Ready?
Yeah. Animal Crossing. Krusty Krab?
Yeah. I had SpongeBob cooking. Then I had Squidward.
Oh, I
And
see.
then him walking. And then money.
That's pretty
Okay,
good.
you put it together. Okay.
Yeah,
I was
that's
a little
pretty good.
worried. I was like, that's not coming across how I envisioned it. But yeah,
Okay.
no, Krusty Krab. Krusty.
Yeah. All right. This one is an accident. Or
An accident?
No. An incident.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Are you choking? Are you having a stroke? Force choked. You're being force choked. You're looking around. Oh, are you strangle baiting? You looked around. Hey, you looked down, dude. You're looking at your dick, man. You better not say you're fucking hanging yourself.
No, dude. It was just I was getting strangled. But
Hey, I said strangle. That's a point, dude. That's a dub.
Oh, my God.
Dude, you did this. You're like...
Yeah, like something was around my throat.
You looked down.
Oh,
like,
my God.
You strangle baiting.
That was hilarious.
I've been there. That's all I'm saying. No, I'm kidding. I have not.
Oh, fuck. That was good.
That was being strangled, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
You said that was an incident?
Yeah, it's an incident, being strangled.
Just an interesting way to put it.
I mean, if I feel like something you're doing is an action, so that would be an
Or
incident.
I just would have been like,
Or maybe
all right,
somebody
an
being
action's
strangled.
being done to me right now or something.
I guess so. But it's
All
also
right.
an incident, so.
So,
Either or.
Again, this is another one where I have a couple parts to it. You got to piece it together.
Sure. No
Right.
hands.
Ready?
You used your hands last time.
I know. I'm just doing the money thing.
Yeah.
money.
And the
All right. So, first part.
zoo. Donkey Kong. Super Smash Bros. Curious George.
What is that?
A monkey?
Damn it.
Lighter? A lighter? Punch. Donkey punch. Donkey? Monkey punch. Monkey lighter punch. Monkey light punch? Hold on. Rillaboom. I'm getting closer. Infernape.
Yes.
Nice. Oh, that was good. I like
you.
that.
Thank you. You said Rillaboom. I was like, no, wrong monkey. The other starter.
All right. This is an action.
All right.
Nothing?
Mm-mm.
You give up?
Then is that like a makes me think of like a wheel on a cart or something that's rusty. That sounds like a sizzle of like dynamite or something. Like something's about to blow up.
I don't think you're ever going to guess it.
Yeah.
It's doing the dishes. It's like the water running and then scrubbing like a plate or something.
Oh, okay. I was going somewhere else completely. I mean, I wasn't even like coming to a conclusion, but I was thinking something so different.
And then I was like drying and then
That sounded like
putting the plate away.
like a throw or something to me. In my mind, I was picturing like Donkey Kong Country or something. Like you're in the cart level and there's like dynamite somewhere and you're throwing something or someone's throwing something at you. I was like, there's no way this is playing Donkey Kong Country. That's not the action right now. There's no way.
Oh, fuck. That would be wild.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. Donkey Kong Country? Just a Donkey Kong song? DK Donkey Kong.
It was just Donkey Kong.
No.
That was a really easy one, but really funny after what I thought your last one was. But that seriously was my next one, was just Donkey Kong.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I guess
That
the
was
Infernape
just-
with Donkey Kong.
Yeah, that was just the easiest way to get Donkey Kong across.
Yeah.
It's just do the rap.
All right. I got one for you.
Yeah, my next two are actually not as easy as Donkey Kong, but the next one especially is pretty easy. But yes, I'm ready. John Cena.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
How can I make that? Yeah. Yeah.
It's a leaf guy from Zelda. What the fuck are they called? I can't remember. Here I am fucking, oh yeah, I can stand doing it.
I know, that's like the most basic shit. I hope Haley watches this and it's like, you fucker. Yeah. You found me.
Karibo. It starts with a K, right? Kariko.
No.
What the fuck is it?
Korok.
Korok, that's right.
I can stand toe to toe. That's funny as fuck.
All right. This is an object.
Okay. A bong.
Yeah.
That was a terrible. Ignore that. I thought I used to be able to make a good bong sound impression.
I think I can better with my hands. But
I think I need some like saliva built up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That.
Yeah, that's better.
Either way, still ignore me. But either way, I got it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is the last one I have. I think it's easy, but I think it's a good one.
Okay.
Ready?
Noivern? American football.
Mumbo, mumbo, jumbo, mumbo, mumbo, mumbo.
Oh, Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
I thought you were gonna get that one a little quicker. That wasn't. I usually do a really good, like I forgot the witch's name.
Usually,
Gruntilda?
huh?
Yeah, I think I usually do a pretty good
Impression of her?
but that wasn't my best.
No.
But either way,
Work on
I will.
it.
I will.
Okay.
Got a whole year 2. By the end of this year, it's gonna be fucking. By episode 104.
Okay. Perfect.
Nailed it.
Perfect. One more year. This date next year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is a action.
Okay. You're also giving me a little too much.
I mean, face is fine.
That's what you're giving me. I'm like, all right, are you snorting cocaine?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Are you snorting the old? Is this kindergarten? You snorting some pixie dust?
Mm-hmm.
Some pixie sticks?
I,
Some crushed up Smarties? You smoking crushed up Smarties?
I
again?
actually did crush up some Smarties and sniff them as a kid.
I don't think I sniffed them, but
Bad idea.
I was cool like everyone else. I smoked them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Plastic and all.
No. You crush it up. Just inhale, exhale.
Oh, that. Yeah. That's
Fucking
classic.
cool. Yeah.
I thought you took the Smarties, you know how it comes in the tube. You just light the fucking plastic.
No. You don't remember that crushing it up?
Oh no, I do. Yeah.
Isn't it crazy that as kids we had candy cigarettes? That's wild.
A little bit.
That's pretty crazy.
It was very normal back in the day.
I know, but now I'm just like, I can't believe that we had that as kids.
Yeah. All right, you want to fucking wing one?
Looking around the room for inspiration. I have one, but I just don't know if you're familiar with this.
You can give it a shot.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
That's the theme.
It sounds kind of familiar.
The theme for Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh, okay.
And suddenly my hands
Have you been watching that?
No, but I got Yu Yu Hakusho right there.
Oh, okay.
And I've been wanting to go through it
Nice.
recently. That's a fucking one of the best.
All right. This is an object. Okay.
Okay. It's like plunging the toilet.
Yep.
Were you really?
Yeah.
That's what I thought, and I was like, what was it toilet
It was
or
just
plunger?
Yeah.
Oh, plunger. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. That's pretty good.
Thanks. Thank you.
You should be proud of that.
Appreciate it. Genius.
Yeah, I think that's definitely all I got.
All right.
All right.
Moving on.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
So, What is the one Pokemon you want to see get an evolution in the next gen or game?
The one Pokemon I want to get an evolution.
Yes. And again, this could be a Pokemon that is already evolved. It can just be like another evolution. I mean, you can even be like, hey, I want this third evolution Pokemon to get a fourth evolution. Like, what do you want to see?
You know what I want? I want Mew 3.
Mew 3? I can tell you probably ain't going to get it.
I know.
But
no. I would have to think about this harder, but I think Lapras would be a cool one to have an evolution.
Interesting.
Maybe like a Lapras or maybe a Marowak evolution.
Oh, like another one
Yeah.
there? That would be cool. All right, so I wrote down a few, and I will choose... It's hard to choose just one.
Yes.
All right, so... And I can kind of see what they did a few gens ago with, like, the Mega Evolutions.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see they gave some of these Mega Evolutions because they didn't have another evolution. They were just, like, basic Pokemon.
Yeah.
But Heracross,
True.
that would be pretty cool. This one I can definitely see, but Wobbuffet. I can see Wobbuffet getting another evolution.
I could see that. Quagsire got one. Actually, yeah. Well, I guess Clodsire got one.
It was like a regional, right?
Yeah.
Well, I guess, was that technically a regional? No. It was Paldean.
Yeah.
What the hell is it called?
Why not? Or sorry, why not?
Wooper,
Oh God,
Wooper. Yeah. But Clodsire's not like a regional Quagsire, obviously. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Heracross, Wobbuffet, Mawile.
Dude, yes.
You know?
That's a good one.
Yeah, I think so. But again, like there's a Mega Mawile. But Mawile's actually been like growing on me a little bit.
I like Mawile.
Mawile. This one.
Sableye.
I thought because I was like looking at the Pokemon, just trying to like get some really good answers. I seen Sableye and I was like, yeah, that could be pretty cool because the Mega Sableye is pretty lame.
Yeah.
In my opinion, just like a giant gem. This one I think they could do something pretty cool with. But Drifblim.
Yeah.
Like you have Drifblim. I don't know what they would do exactly, but
make a giant fucking make a
like a blimp.
Yeah, blimp.
Yeah. Like a fucking spooky ass
blimp.
Oh,
dude.
That could be cool though.
That's kind of
like a big one. Think of like the size of like Wailord.
That's what I was thinking of because
like
that literally is what
in the sky. Like that would be sick.
That's what Wailord is pretty much, is a fucking blimp in the ocean.
Yeah. Like I think that would be kind of cool. All right, so out of all these Pokemon, this one I will admit needs it the most.
Ooh.
Because no one fucking likes this Pokemon.
Oh.
Chatot.
Oh, the bird?
Yeah.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the bird with like the music symbol and like that's it. There's nothing else.
Yeah, that is pretty trash.
Like, that one needs an evolution for sure. But while I was looking at all the gens, I came across this and I was like, wow, this is actually something I can see them doing. So listen to this. So we had Teddy Ursa. We have Ursaring. Then we had recently, within the last, couple years, we got Ursaluna. What about Beartic and Pangoro? They're all Pokemon that start with like the cutesy, stage 1, basic Pokemon. Then stage 1, they're standing. Ursaluna, stage 2, we're back on all fours. I think do that to Beartic and Pangoro.
Yeah.
Because they're all, they're pretty kind of similar. They're just like fucking bears, but they got, big builds, big in stature. Like it'd be kind of cool to bring them to all fours with that next evolution.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I can see that being something they do.
Yeah, I could too.
In this one, I don't think this one would actually happen. But I just think it would be really cool. But I also really like the look of this Pokemon, and I'm fine with it, like, just staying this.
Yeah.
But Marshadow, that could be a really cool evolution.
That would be a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marshadow's honestly kind of...
Because that's kind of like a, almost like a Charcadet.
Yeah.
And then I imagine Marshadow evolving into something like Ceruledge.
Yeah.
You know, something like that. I'm like, oh, dude, that's badass. Or what is it, Armarouge?
Yep.
Is that right? So you went with Lapras, which is a good answer. So, next question. If you could choose any anime to be remade, which would you choose, and would you have anything done differently? You know, try and be specific as possible. You want me to give you some time to think? I can go over my answers if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so obvious one, and I know we kind of got this, but let me explain. So, Dragon Ball Z. You know, seems like, oh, that's a generic answer.
That was going to be
mine. I would honestly keep the OG stuff, all, you know, late 80s, early 90s, because I love a 90s anime. I love that vibe. But I would love to redo some of the voice acting. Well, honestly, I'm just going to say redo all the voice acting. Not that it's bad, but I would love those moments just to hit harder. Like that first Super Saiyan, if Sean Schemmel got in the studio and with what he can do now with those yells, like to redo that, dude, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Same with like Teen Gohan going Super Saiyan 2, some of the Kamehamehas and stuff. Like that would be sick to have some more modern voice acting done. I would love that. You just let me know when you have an answer, because I have a
No, I was
going
gonna say Dragon Ball Z also.
Oh, well, how would you do it? How would you do it?
I would do it in like in the latest like style. I mean, we already have the old style. If we're gonna have it remade, just do it in the new style.
Yeah, yeah, so that's fair, because it is really cool. And I mean, with that being said and being brought up, I actually finally watched that trailer for Dragon Ball Daima, because we were talking about it the last episode. I hadn't seen it at the time, but you had pretty much told me the gist of what it's about, and I was kind of like, this sounds all right. But after watching the trailer, I know a lot of people are kind of shitting on it, but I think it looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, it looks cool.
I'm excited for that. Like, I think that's going to be really cool. And again, we have like this being written and pretty much all being done by like Akira story-wise. You know, obviously he has help. He's not doing it all, but like, and he's a big part of this.
Yeah, I feel like this isn't going to overshadow Super. Like, I feel like they're still going to continue Super because they're still writing the manga.
Yeah. Oh, they have so much.
Yeah.
The manga is so ahead at this point. But I mean, that's like most cases, you know?
Yeah.
But there's a lot of Super that has to come out, or at least come out in movie form to some extent. But from what I heard when I was watching some random video today, and they were talking about it, and I want to say this takes place before Super, but after the Buu Saga. But we were talking about this prior to the episode, and just how kind of weird that would be.
Yeah.
Immersion wise, just because like in Super, no one's talking about like, hey, remember that time we were fucking turned into kids?
Yeah, I know, right?
You know, and that's just like, you think that would have been brought up or something, which obviously how would you do that if this wasn't written until now? But if you're realistically going to have this taking place, then like have it make sense, you know? And again, that's just what I seen from a video. I'm guessing, I haven't like fact checked that. I'm guessing that's true, and it's going to be canon and take place then. But it could be, I could be wrong. It could be some non-canon thing, a spin-off to some extent. So I'll have to look into that more. But that will be interesting if that is when it canonically takes place.
Yeah. Because I wonder if they'll actually meet Zeno-sama during that.
They shouldn't, because Goku
That's
doesn't
what I'm thinking.
meet him until
Yeah, because
Super,
I don't
right?
think... I mean, obviously, there wouldn't be any dialogue being like, oh, I know you, you know?
Right, right.
So I don't know. That's a good question.
But Yeah, I again was first off not really impressed by the idea when you were explaining it to me, but after watching it and being a big Dragon Ball fan, the animation looked amazing. I think it's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Again, he's using like the power pole. I'm guessing they're not super, OP. Like, why else would you be using the power pole?
Right.
So we'll kind of get back to that, like Dragon Ball feel where like everyone is more like balanced and you don't have like Goku and Vegeta just being so OP and overshadowing everyone. But real quick, you had said that Dragon Ball Z would have been yours with like kind of Daima or superhero like animation, because that's what Daima reminded me a lot of was the latest superhero movie we got, Dragon Ball Superhero, which was amazing. But I also said Pokemon. I would redo that completely, make it less childish. Maybe make it more like...
Too.
Did I write Yu-Gi-Oh? Yu-Gi-Oh would be sweet. But I did say Naruto, and to give it the Kai treatment, like with Dragon Ball Kai, where you're just like taking out all that filler, just new modernized kind of animation. And then this was like a random one, but you know me, I got a soft spot in my heart for Beyblades. So I would love like mainly that first season or the first couple of seasons of Beyblades to modernize it and make it less cheesy. You know?
That'd be good.
But speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh, real quick, last question I got for you. I know your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh monster, your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card. But what would you say are your top 3?
Well, first off, what do you think my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card is? Or monster?
I want to say you told me the other day. I could have swore I asked you very recently, and it was Slifer.
Yeah.
Slifer the Sky Dragon.
Easily Slifer the Sky Dragon.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for the big, strong monsters in anime, I guess.
Oh, we know.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I will say, who fucking doesn't love Slifer?
Yeah.
He's dope.
He's dope as fuck. So, top 3, Slifer, Obelisk, Ra. No, I'm kidding.
Dude, I was about to say, like, you're fucking me. You're fucking me.
No, honestly,
dude, you're fucking me.
I might be.
You're fucking me.
I might be. So, Slifer, easy number 1.
Yeah.
Then I would have to go. Yummers. I'd have to go probably Dark Magician second.
Hey, classic. Like, who can be mad at that?
That's honestly probably rivaled with Dark Magician Girl. They're both sick cards.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, honestly, Dark Magician Sage.
Dude, yeah.
That's a sweet one, too.
That is sick.
He's
I was just kind of
basing... You forget about him.
Yeah, I was kind of basing this on, like, OG cards because I don't really know too much of the newer shit.
Oh, exactly.
I feel like that's still pretty new. Or, still pretty old.
Oh, the Sage?
Sage, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But third, I got to go Monster Reborn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's just like cards, not like monsters.
Hell yeah.
Specifically.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is how I asked it. What are your 3 favorite Yu-Gi-Oh cards? I did put like / monster, but hey, monsters in the title. You know my favorite, right? You at least know my top one, right?
Yeah.
What is it?
Okay, it's either Dark Magician Girl. Or sorry, no, it's
I do like Dark Magician. Hey, who doesn't like Dark Magician?
Is it
Girl?
Toon Blue Eyes?
It's on the list.
Okay.
Not
I was okay, then Time Wizard. Really? None of those?
My number 1 is Red Eyes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
My favorite is Red Eyes,
I knew
Black
you liked
Dragon.
Red Eyes. I know your favorite.
Like classic OG art, you know?
Yep. Damn, you must really love the Joey deck.
Dude, I do. I seriously do, man.
Flaming Swordsman.
1000 Dragon.
Yep.
Fucking Time Wizard. Dude, I love the Time Wizard. Who was it? Why did he bring up Time Wizard the other day? Someone brought up Time Wizard. Heather brought it up because it was Funko Pops.
Yeah.
And I was about to ask, like, do they have Time Wizard? But she literally was like, and they have Time Wizard. And I was like, no way. And Matt was like, why do you like Time Wizard? I'm just like, I don't know. Like,
dude,
again,
that's a good card.
I mean, it is, but like, he just looks,
cool.
like a character out of like a Nintendo game.
He does.
You know, he has that Nintendo charm, and I fucking love that.
Yeah.
So, honestly, I think I have to go Red Eyes Black Dragon. It's really hard. Either it could go any way. I'm just going to say Time Wizard for number 2, but number 3 would be Blue Eyes Toon Dragon.
Nice.
Absolutely love Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. Fucking, just so, all the Toon cards, really. Like, Toon Summon Skull.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's an awesome card, too. I think they even have Toon Dark Magician. I know they have Toon Dark Magician Girl. Like, all the Toon cards are really sick. I love, this is kind of a really random one, but Pumpkin King.
Yeah.
I like
that's
Pumpkin
a good card.
King. Like you said, the Flamin' Swordsman, Gaia, the Fierce Knight.
Gaia!
Isn't that what his name is? Gaia, the Fierce Knight?
Mm-hmm.
Buster Blader. What is that one? The Black Magician of Chaos.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you know, there's all the OG ones, really. Baby Dragon. Nah, just fucking kid.
Baby Dragon's cool.
I don't like Baby Dragon.
Oh.
Fuck Baby Dragon.
You can fuse Baby Dragon and, what was the other dragon you named?
No, that
Thousand Eye Dragon?
You fuse Baby Dragon and Time Wizard to make
Thousand Eye Dragon? Yeah.
Well, Thousand Dragon.
Yeah, oh, okay.
What was it? Celtic Warrior or Celtic Knight?
Mm-hmm.
That was a pretty classic one, too.
Yeah.
Karibo.
Well, real quick, what's your favorite God card?
I would probably also say Slifer. Yeah. I mean, they're
Obelisk
all
was
cool,
as fuck.
but
I was
yeah.
never really into Ra, but
Nah,
Obelisk is
me
also
neither.
fucking sick.
Me neither.
right.
Yeah, that's all my questions.
All right, well, I got this for you.
Oh, what is
So
that?
this is something I found on Reddit under the subreddit Today I Fucked Up.
Today I fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So today I fucked up. I was chilling at my friend's house, and we both got hungry, so we decided to order some food. His parents didn't allow us to order food ourselves because apparently we weren't old enough. We were 15. So we had to do it through a sister who was 18. So she ordered the food and everything, and it was a pickup. So she went to pick up the food in her car while we stayed at home playing games. I had to go to the toilet, and the only free one was the upstairs one. Now, once I entered the toilet, the laundry basket was in there when it was meant to be outside, like I saw it normally. So I decided to take it out myself and carried it out the bathroom. I walked outside with it and accidentally dropped it all, basically. And when I scrambled to pick it all up, I saw some panties. Me being me, I grabbed them and inspected them, thinking if they were his mom's.
Me being me.
Thinking they were his mom's or sister's. And I thought whatever and got really horny and started sniffing them. I didn't even realize at this point he was coming up the stairs to check why I was taking so long. And when I looked up, my jaw dropped. The next 5 minutes, we just stood there in silence, and eventually he just walked away. He got so mad, and I apologized for so long, but made him promise he wouldn't tell his mom or sister, but keep it between us. Now that secret still remains with him, but that was a horrible day for me, and we haven't talked about it much, but I'd rather forget about it. That was it.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just thought it was hilarious.
I was expecting more.
Yeah.
Like, I was expecting a twist where they ended up being his boxers or something, his buddy's boxers or whatever. I don't know.
Just imagine, like, you're you just fucking randomly see your friend sniffing your older sister's underwear.
Yeah, that is like, I'm not going to be that guy. It's like, hey, we can't be friends anymore. It's fucking weird. It is weird, but I don't know. That's just, I think I would be like, all right, I'm going to put a little bit of distance between us. We're not going to hang out all that often for a little while, just so I can get over this. This is like, This is odd. You're a freak.
Freaking weirdo, dude. You're a weirdo, man.
What do you have here? What is this? What are we doing?
This
what
is
are
a
we
little
doing
something
here? I don't know about this.
I conjured up electronically. It's called YouTube.
Oh, nice.
And today we're going to be giving you guys a tribute.
So before
and ourselves a tribute.
Yeah.
To our podcast.
Beautifully
that
put.
has reached 1 year.
1 year.
Tragically, we have to end the...
To what?
End the podcast.
To end. Because this is such a good note to end on. It's like, we'll never be able to, like, peak over that, because this is peak. What you're about to witness is peak. Before we do this, though,
dude,
was there anything else? Anything else that you wanted to go over?
If you have listened to every podcast that we have put out thus far, I want to thank you.
You're the GOAT.
Yeah, you a real one for that. Oh gosh.
You're the GOAT to this day.
Oh gosh. Other than that, thank you. Like, subscribe, do all that. Rate us on iTunes.
Rate us on iTunes?
iTunes.
Oh, jeez.
Well, Apple Music, I guess. Spotify.
Yeah.
And that's it. What do you got?
No, that's I think that sums it up. It's been a great year. I'm looking forward to the growth of year 2, season 2, however you want to look at it.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be successful. I'm ready to sing. I'm ready to release my inner Jables, my inner KG. You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
Oh.
Who's Jables? Who's KG?
I mean, I think I'm Jables.
Oh, my God. You know what? I'm not mad at being KG. He's awesome.
Nah, they're both cool as fuck. Actually, I'm the devil.
Oh, God.
I'm the devil I can do.
Hey. That's the end of year 2.
That's true. All right. Well, here is Tribute by the Hardcore Podcast.
Whoa.
One moment. No, it's not. Freaking A, man.
What happened there?
I turned the TV on and it was playing through the fucking...
See, we're always learning.
Always learning.
Always learning. 52 episodes in, you think he would have known, but he didn't. But he's got it now, and here we go. This is the greatest and best song in the world. Tribute. Long time ago,
me and my brother Kyle here. We was hitchhiking down
a long and lonesome road.
All of a sudden,
there shined a shiny demon
in the middle of the road. And he said, "Play the best song in the world, or I'll eat your souls." Well, me and Kyle, we looked at each other, and we each said, okay. And we played the first thing that came to our heads. Just so happened to be the best song in the world. It was the best song in the world. Look into my eyes and it's easy to see. 1 and 1 make 2 and 2 and 1 make 3. It was destiny. Once every 100,000 years or so, when the sun don't shine and the moon don't glow and the grass don't grow. Needless to say, the beast was stunned. Whip crack with his whippy tail, and the beast was done. He asked us, "Be you angels?" And we said, "Nay, we are but men rock." This is not the greatest song in the world, no. This is just a tribute. Whoa, couldn't remember the greatest song in the world, yeah. Oh, this is a tribute.
was the greatest song in the world. Alright. It was the best motherfucking song. Greatest song in the world. Boo, skidda-didda, boo, skidda-didda, 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 boo, boo, flick-a-gigga, flick-a-gigga. Yeah. That's me, KG. And the peculiar thing is this, my friends, the song we sang on that fateful night, it actually didn't sound anything like this song. This is just a tribute, you gotta believe me, and I wish you were there, just a matter of opinion. Ah, fuck! Good God, God loving you, I'm so surprised to find you can't stop it now. On fire, motherfucker, on fire, rich motherfucker can buy a drink. Oh! Alright. Alright.
Thank you for listening.
See you next year. Of season 2. Next year, the podcast. I'll see you next week.
Bye.